And who knows if it'll work now. Welcome to the stream, I'm Constantinos and this is lovely Simracing. This is attempt number 3, so don't mind if I'm a bit frustrated. Internet crashed twice, and I literally had to reboot everything in the house. Routers and power lines and everything. I don't know if it'll work now, hopefully it will, but if it doesn't, you know, I tried. Hopefully, some point... the moment the internet crashed, I was starting to talk about how the internet is going to get better. Yeah, hopefully it'll last. So on Sunday, I'm having someone come over and help me fix. So the problem I have is I already have the entire fiber optic done as part of the provider's work. It's done. The problem that I have now is I haven't found a successful way to get the fiber optics into the house. So that's what we're working on now. And this will happen on Sunday. And if it's successful and we manage to do it, then in the next week or next couple of weeks, the provider will come back and wrap up all the processes. Basically bringing in fiber optics and getting me a massive pipe of internet, just, you know, and hopefully it'll be fine. And this is going to be fiber optic, so hopefully we won't have any of these drops. Supposedly it is guaranteed internet speed and always on and no downtime and all that gibberish, but you know, who knows, they say that about everything. Okay, I started working on a few things here. So while I was rebooting everything, I was actually working on the dashboard. So today what we're gonna do is it's a typical chill chat and dev Wednesday. So I'm around fixing bugs that you have reported in Discord. The idea is I'm ramping up and fixing as many things as I can before I release the lovely dashboard 2.6 to the public at the end of January. Yeah, and once it's released for the public, then I will start working on the next features, which will include quite a few things. So one thing that will be developed is a better version for Gran Turismo. So I have enough information now with all the replays and feedback that I've gotten from you, the community. I have enough information to basically optimize the dashboard for Gran Turismo. I don't know if there's enough information in Gran Turismo that yields a dashboard, because the dashboard already works for Gran Turismo. So if you have Gran Turismo and you run it, you will see gears, you will see speed, you will see a few things, but you won't see tire pressures, you won't see temperatures. And I don't know, I don't think you have TC or ABS. I don't think that information is even available. But as I said, that's going to be something I'll be working on for the next pre-releases. So once 2.6 is out, then I'll start working on these things. And there will also be a few things for the dashboard. So Gran Turismo will be one thing that I will be working on. Custom themes is something that I want to start developing. So as a user, you will be able to basically override, modify, or develop your own themes for the lovely dashboard. So you can you'll be able to change colors on the dashboard. There are things that are still tricky and I haven't figured out. For instance, I'm not entirely sure how the icons will work. Nikolai and I had a quick discussion, maybe incorporating SVGs, so you can change the color from, you know, a token, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, or at least I don't know if it will. So there are things to be still discovered on that, and there's quite a big list of big features that I want to start introducing. So yeah, hang tight. First thing first, I need to fix as many bugs as I can. I've given myself up until like mid-January fixing bugs, and then I need to go back and write documentation, because there's a lot of stuff that are changed from the previous version. This is a big update. Settings and all that kind of stuff. So and performance wise, this thing is a beast. It has nothing to do with the previous version of the dashboard. It's much smoother, much better in any sense. All right. I hope you guys will return. Let me post this on Twitter as well, just to get a few people on board. Hopefully it won't crash. And then I'm back onto resuming the development. That's it. Give me a second. I can see 4 people are on. That's pretty cool. Good. Let's get more people here. Let's get more. Okay. All right. I actually saw a bit of my previous stream and noticed where it cut off, and it was literally in the beginning of the stream, so you guys didn't hear any of the other stuff that I was saying. Not that it was important. I was just ramping up to start working. Let me know in the chat if everything seems okay so I can start. For those of you that are not following me on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever I am, or in Discord, I released today. Actually, it was released yesterday, but today I just posted a few things on Twitter and Threads. There's a new icon set. I basically updated the previous lovely Stream Deck icons. Now there's 131 icons added. 131 icons added, and there's a total of 305 icons now for your Stream Deck. They are Simracing related, but I've also added a few things which are basically stuff that you would need in your rig. So you got a lot of lighting up buttons, so you know if you got your Stream Deck here, you can switch lights on, little icons, interesting stuff, like basically useful stuff where you can completely turn off your lights. I'm in the dark. Or you can turn them back on. So icons for that, icons for messaging. You have... Is the internet dead again? Oh, that's it. I'm afraid that's not going to work. Anyway, so you go check that out. The URL for that, I'll put it in the chat right now. But basically, it's really easy. It's lsr.gg/icons. lsr.gg/icons. There you go. Oh, you need to have HTTPS lsr.gg icons, or else it won't become a link. There you go. So if you click on that, you'll just be taken to GitHub where we have links, and you can also get these on the Elgato marketplace as well, which I have not done, to be honest. Where is it? Let me do it here. So if you come here, go to the Elgato marketplace, you got icons, type free recent, should be there. There it is. Add to cart. Oh, they have a really weird process. Okay, let me log in. Log in. Okay. You own this product. Open in Stream Deck. Open Stream Deck. Let's see. Open Stream Deck. Open Stream Deck. There you go. Cool. And these are all the icons. And if I go to Market... Actually, I don't want to go to Marketplace. Sorry. Oh, there it is. It's downloading. Oh, that's awesome. Good. Alright. So now if I were here... And if I do Open Stream Deck Library... Let me pull the library in. Oh, shit. There they are. All of the new icons. There is a lot to be seen here. 305 icons. Let me switch over to this view so you guys can just see it a bit better. There's a lot of icons for anything, even streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Kick, wherever you guys want. I don't really care. I just listen to all the feedback. And the feedback said, I want this icon, that icon. Yeah. And I added everything that you requested, and I think there's still more that I need to add, but you know, it's a process. I can update these things slowly. But yeah, and it's easy to just, you know, open the library. What was that? Was this the Windows icon? Oh, there it is. Click on that. You can change the icons. It's quite simple. Or if you'd rather, you can just download them from the website. And I have them as a PNG and an SVG. PNG SVG. Imagine that. I uploaded it to the marketplace and I didn't even install them on my computer. I didn't have time for that. Anyway, I'm going to start working on bug fixes. And the first bug fix that I need to fix is in the alerts, I have a delay, which I want to remove from here and put delays in here because I don't want to have a delay on a few things. So night mode can be 320. Ignition on off. Yeah, these are all 320. I have to manually do this for every single one. Yeah, I do. Pit limiter. Yeah, that's fine. Relatives, nada. This is going to be 10. Pit timer is going to be 10. I want these things to work fast. Speed is 10. Gear is 10. That was the mistake before. And RPM should be 10. Position could be 320. Don't really care about that. And these can be... Yeah, this is going to be the maximum, which is... I've set it to 81,920. Yeah, and that is it. So saving that, that should fix this bug. And going into Discord, hitting fixed. Done, done, close. What do I have for it to do? Oh, okay, here's a good one. I was told that in the MFMs, the sector times over here, not review, sector times here, these things get cut off when a sector time is more than a minute, which is fine, and I get it. I didn't realize that you can actually have a sector that is more than a minute. So what I'm going to do here is, if it's under a minute, it will have size of 46. Okay. Hold on. And current lap time. Do I need current lap time? I did not make a mistake and have the right time. So this is what it shows. So let me use this for the size. And what does it say here? So if current sector index is 1, just show the current lap time. And I need to do the sizing. I'll figure that out. If current sector index is under 3, then get the current lap sector time. I have to check that. Alright, so let me start a replay just so I have some data to look at. Okay, I don't really mind this. I just want to check and see. This should return that. So I don't want that. I actually want... What do I want? What do I want? What's the function called? Time span to seconds. Time span to seconds. If I wrote that correctly. Correct. Correct, Amondo. So I just crossed the line. Okay. So what this will do is if it's under 60, so if it's under 60, then size 46, and I'll figure that one out as well. And I need to test it as well. So okay, let's save that. I'll just put it 46 for now. And what do we want the size to be? 36. And vertical to bottom. So 36 and 46. It looks ugly. Oh crap. Alignment is completely off now. So let's leave it to the center. I'll just have to leave it like that. I'm not gonna... Yeah. 36, 46. That's annoying me now. I want to move it just ever so slightly. Ever so slightly I want to move it, but I won't. At least not yet. Let's make sure that everything works. So if it's current sector index and current lap time... Yeah, okay. This will no, actually I'll leave it like that. Yeah, that's actually pretty spot on there. Current lap sector time. Okay, so this, if it is smaller than 60, do the rest. Do the same basically. And take that, put that there, and grab that as well. So now, in all of the cases, I'll just see for the first one here. That one. I don't think I have anything, I don't have a lap that's more than 1 minute. Iñaki, how you doing, man? After a troubled start, I'm back. I started the stream 3 times. Unfortunately. So this isn't working, obviously. It's 36. Wait, what sector am I in? I'm in sector 1? What is this coming from? Is it coming from this? Yeah. So... That's the beginning, so it's friggin' huge. Why isn't it showing? Prop current lap time. And it, Oh, wait. Okay. So here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's JavaScript. This is all JavaScript. All of it. You can use NCalc, but JavaScript is better. It's faster. It's not perfect, the way it's being handled, but it is what it is. And yeah, I think it's working good now. I'm thinking not out loud. So I don't show minutes ever. Oh damn. I only show seconds. So if I do minutes, now it will show them, but actually I have the replay here, so it doesn't, you don't guys don't get to see it. So let me switch over here. What? What the hell? Oh, sorry, yeah. In the size, it's huge. Okay, save that, sorry. So now, actually I don't want to show, there's not going to be minutes. I mean, who's going to do more than 60,000 minutes? Roger, yes, I am back up. I basically spent quite some time rebooting everything in my home. Routers, power lines, and both PCs, and it's not that was not the problem. Okay, that was not the problem. But I did it just to be on the safe side. Okay, so this looks good. So what I'm doing, I don't have. Oh yeah, sorry guys. You guys don't need to see that. This is what I'm working on right now. This thing over here. So there's a bug report saying that if a sector is more than 59 seconds, so a minute, it would cut off. It would basically cut off the minutes. And as you can see now, I'm working a bit. I'm creating basically just an if statement. If it's more than a minute, then make this font smaller a bit and show it like that. I don't like it that it's not aligned. It is not aligned, and I do not like that. It is annoying, and I will fix it. I can't leave it like that. I'm sorry. But I'm just testing it and seeing, so. Now there's no sector time, so it looks weird, but once you get out, it should work. Starting, okay. So first sector is 5 minutes, 21 seconds. That's what you would see. But I really, really want to fix this now, because it's annoying me. So what do I want to fix? I think that's okay. This is basically if it's under 60, it's got to be 59 seconds. If it's 60, it's not going to help. So I want to take this, and for this top, if it's 106, otherwise what it would be like with 108. Let me test. Visually, I want this thing to align. And it is aligned. Good, so it was just 2 pixels. I just need to change it on all if statements. And test it again. So that looks good. Okay, that looks good, continues looking good. But once we start a new lap, it shows it like that. And I don't like that because it's showing those little dots there. Those little dots are seen because, well, because of the formatting. Formatting is now minutes, seconds, so it always has that. I can do either dynamically do that in code, or I can just be smart and do this. Ha ha ha. Left width 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now it gets cut off naturally, which is kind of like a hacky way to do it, but I don't want to put any more code. There's no need. So if it's there, it fits perfectly. All right. Okay, this is how we're doing it. Let me try this as well. 36, and if I go 108, should be 109. Code should be 109. It's not 108, 109, 109. Good. Save. Now we should be okay. I have to populate that to the rest. Good. Alright, that looks good. So now sectors will show more than a minute as well, where present. So now you can see it changes size. And yeah, it won't be... It's hard to get a sector more than a minute. Maybe in the beginning, maybe in the end, who knows. But I need to do the same thing now for the other ones, for that too. So size, grab that JS, sector 2, go to the sizing, current sector index. Actually, I need to say here, I need to do this. I don't want to rewrite everything. So if current sector index, I just don't want to make any mistakes either. I need to do this all over. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, I'm not going to delete this. I'm going to comment this out. And oh yeah, I can just do that. Yeah, it completely obliterated itself. Roger. Stream completely died. The internet flatlined. And finally, get rid of this bit. Okay, so now for the second one, if current sector is 1, then get last sector 2, I think 2 false. Because we're in sector 2. Yeah, okay. If we're in 2, get sector 2 time. Anything else, just get current sector -1. Okay. I think that's good. $158 and 3, so we go 161. Okay, and this format will be minute and that. So we do the sizing. Of course, I need to open, yeah, I'm going to open up the game as well to test it. There it is. And now what we need to do finally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should look now normal. Yeah. All right. Now this won't go to 4. I have to do that manually. But anyway, let me get this thing running on the third one as well. This is a bit simpler. So this will be time span to seconds. If this is smaller than 60, rewriting it I know, but it's 46, otherwise it's 36, good. And we don't want this. So this, if this is smaller than 60, then it's 46, otherwise it's 36. Simple. Copy that. Top is 210. There, and it's 210. And then it'll be 213 if it's not. All right, and what else we have? This needs to be minute. Good. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, save, and let's see what we have. Okay, what is that? Sector 3, looking weird, looking weird. So 36, why is it 36? So we are in Sector 1 again. So if current lap time, it's only 17. Time span to seconds, time span to seconds. What is this returning? I am curious. So now this is, what is it returning? What? Oh wait. No. Oh. This is interesting now. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh. That was my mistake. Bad syntax. So let me just check. Prop. This. And then this. This minus this. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure this will not go unless I crashed at any point in time. This is for the race. Working good, but I don't think the race will go okay. Okay, I have a mistake in the last one here, obviously. So this will go here. That's it. That is not correct. Same mistake as before. Wrong syntax. Good. Alright, now all I need to do is fire up a session in ACC and just test it. And if this is okay, then I need to do the same things. Actually, no, this is a widget. Where else do I have these? Sector times. I don't know. Let me fix this first. Let me make sure that... get away from me. Let's launch ACC. Get everything out of the way. This is how you solve bugs, and then you have to do trial and error. It ain't fun. Actually, it's not. It's not that it's not fun. It's just, you know. Single player, Watkins Glen, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna deliberately make the session, the sectors larger, you know, time-wise. Yeah, drive. I don't care. So. I can see it on my screen, but I won't. Actually, yeah, close that and move over to POV. Alright, I think it's best for everyone here. So I'm going to take it easy. I want Sector 1. It's 24 seconds. It's looking great. I want to see that 35 turn into 59. I know it's, yeah, it just has to be done. It is what it is. I have to take this time. Don't want to cross the sector line yet. I think it's somewhere on this straight. 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, now we're over a minute. Good. Let's go to Sector 2. Okay. Now let's wait a minute for this. And you might say, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Well, it's the only way to actually truly test anything that you do. It takes time. When I say I need time and this thing takes a lot of time, this is what I mean. So let's just brake and wait for the Sector 2 to go over 59 seconds. So it's 47 seconds in, 48. And I can do this now. So you'll see it now. Once it goes over 59 seconds, it'll go a bit smaller. Yes. Boom. Now, let's go on to the third sector and see that it's working as well. Alright, no, we're not racing. Third sector. We are in sector 3. Alright, we know where this ends. It's at the finish line, so let's just head on over and go there. I just noticed, honestly, this is like yesterday was my first time in the 296, the Ferrari, and I just noticed that the rear view camera looks like a phone. It's like Ferrari just stuck an old phone there and have it showing the screen. Alright, so this actually won't work now. I know what the problem will be, so we won't see it because I want to see it cross. So I need to also update the same exact values in the alert. Okay, so this works. But now check this out. So when I cross the finish line, start finish line, when I cross it, it will show in this area here, it will show me a review of my previous lap. That's not done. This is not done yet. There it is. So this is actually wrong. Oh no, it didn't show the review. Oh yeah, I know why I didn't show the review. I think I have to have more than one lap in. Let me just try one lap. What did you think I fixed, Roger? These things, this was a recent addition to the bug fixes, I think. It's the only reason I didn't fix it. I'm doing it now, but it wasn't fixed, no. I want to go racing. I don't have time now. Oh my god. Okay, now I understood. I hope the lag will go away when I get fiber. But yeah, it's like jokes are completely missing me here. Yeah, I mean, this literally looks like a phone. This looks like a phone. And it's not mine. It's a Ferrari. But honestly, like, if I were to remove my dash and show you the Ferrari's dash, it is ridiculous, to say the least. But the Ferrari dashboard in the 296 is basically a default template provided by BOSCH. So they're using the exact same BOSCH design as the one I have, my dash from SimDash. But the SDK to create the information to put it on screen is literally what BOSCH gives as a template. Alright, will we see the review in here? This is what we're looking for. And it will be broken, I know that. I'm just... There's the... Oh, I have the P1 review. One on top of the other. Anyway, that's not correct. It should show smaller when it's a larger lap time. Okay, I need to fix that now. Getting out of here. I know what I have to do. Everything else works fine. And that's good, so I'm going to quit and then probably launch it again. Quitting ACC, and let's go back to my coding scene. Let's get that out of the way. So now what I need to do, and get some music back in. So now, in the sectors review, what do we have? Alright, and sector 1, what is it here? Last lap sector time. Yeah, okay, this is fairly simple to do. first off. Let me get a replay running so I have some information to see and get this windowed for you guys. So, alright. Let's see. Okay, that's correct. Good. And now this. Good. Font size. If lap sector, if time span to seconds, if this is smaller than 60, then it's 46, otherwise it's 36. It's super simple now because we're just doing previous lap basically. And obviously I made a mistake somewhere, so time span here. All right. Okay. And from the top, we already determined this. Yeah, I mean, Roger, I don't. I stick to one car per season, so now I'll be driving the 296. It was the first time I ever entered the 296 yesterday, and only today did I notice that basically it was fun. It was funny, not fun. It was funny, which is odd. I mean, the entire Ferrari thing. It's just kind of sad that they haven't actually designed a dashboard for it. Okay, this is working. There, it is working. Good. Okay, and now going to sector 3. This needs to have the minute. Okay, correct. So this is time span to seconds. If this thing is again smaller than 60, then do this or that. So it's 46 or 36. .158, 161. I remember it's 3. There's a difference of 3 pixels there. So sector 2, we have the top, we have the font size, and we have the text to change. Okay. Now let's go to sector 3. Want to write it all over again, so I'm just going to copy that and say if it's sector 3, false, good, copy. Just moving a bit faster, that's all. This will be 210 and 213. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you're watching the stream, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and also going to Twitter, Threads, Instagram, doing all the things that kids do these days. like and follow and subscribe. Okay. So I will go into the session and try it out again. Because right now I don't have any review here. So this should be okay. Hide, show that. Okay, this should be okay now. Move that aside. I'm going to open up a session again and try it out. Oh, you scared him off, Roger. You said 11 watching, now they're 9. You scared him off. Okay, we're going to do the same exact thing we did before. Now I'm just going to do one lap, and then I do one more lap. I want to see the review. Actually, before I do that, let me turn off... I need to turn off... Where is it? Lap review is off completely. Lap review is off. Okay. I come here and just restart the dash. Good. No setup or anything. Honestly, this is just testing. So now we know it works for Sector 1, and we already tested for the other sectors. What I want to do is just go out there, and I want to see the lap review here. Just make sure that all the numbers are correct. So I turned off the lap review for qualifying. Actually, that's, I'm curious. Now I'm thinking something else. This is what happens. Now I'm thinking, does that conflict with the lap review? Conflict with the sector review? Or are these things separate? If they conflict, there's no point. I can check the code, but I want to actually see it in practice. So what we'll do now is this lap plus one more. And we'll see first if it conflicts. If it conflicts, then we need to change code there as well. That's a bug. So what I'm looking for here is, at the end of the lap, I have that little lap review window that pops up. But I also have a sector lap review. So I want to see, do these things conflict? Like if they both turn on at the same time, you'll never see them. But right now in my settings file, I've turned off the lap review, the big one. I want to make sure that that thing still works. The small one works. So now we won't see anything because we're in a lap 1 and we don't have enough data. But what I want to do is also have sector times that are really large, over a minute, so I can see them being changed, the styling. Peter, okay, I can slow down. I'm not in a hurry. Hi, Constantinos. I noticed the TC cut light was getting triggered Amy's TV. No, I cannot explain that anyhow. It is fixed somewhat in the next version. And when I say somewhat, in ACC we have a boolean or a way of saying this tire is now locking or slipping. It's easy and it's clear. In AMS2 we don't have that. We have an amount, a number, a value for slip, but it's not actually a slip value, it's the amount of grip a tire has. And it's very weird because I don't exactly know how it works. Honestly, I don't know. I tried to understand it, And I think that number is how much grip the tire has. So if it's 1, there's a lot of grip. If it's 0, there's 0 grip. It's not about slip. And I tried to come up with, I guess, a value that can kind of represent slip and lock in AMS2. So I've implemented that. So the values are not always on now. Like I know in AMS2 you had like the slip was always on. It's not going to be like that anymore. But again, it's not scientifically done because I don't know how to do that. I think there's smarter people out there that can determine if a tire is slipping or not, or locking, based on tire diameter and speed and radial, whatever they call it. There's like a whole bunch of different information you can use. I can't do that. I derive it much simpler in a much simpler way. But I have fixed it in AMS2, so it's not always on, basically. Alright, so now I have 2 laps here that are much... I'll zoom in when I get towards the end, so you guys can see exactly. But essentially, I'm over 1 minute for each sector. I want to see a review if it's going to work. So what are you talking about here? And there's the TC cut light was getting triggered AMS2, but it has no... yes, and I don't know how to answer that. I'm using the TC active and TC cut, I think, or TC2 active property in SimHub. So if it's getting triggered, it might be a slip, I guess. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying if it's active, it's active. Let me zoom in. What I'm looking for here is in this area here, once I cross the line, if there's going to be a review, and if the review is going to show me proper... There it is. Yes, it is. It's working. So now you have a 1 minute and 3. Now let's do a lap. Okay, so these are being formatted perfectly fine now. Happy for that. Let's do a lap with sub 1 minute sectors and see the lap review if it's going to work as well. Let's see if we can put this fix to rest. So now what I'm looking for is in that lap review for the sectors, if it's going to be normal size. I don't want them changing to anything awkward, small or whatever. They work like that. Now I want to see what they look like if it's a sub-minute sector. And I will zoom in for you guys. You can see it together. Alright, let's see. Nope. See, 1 is off. Oh, damn. Okay. 1 is off for some weird and peculiar reason. Okay, so one more thing that I saw. Oh, this is odd. I didn't do that? Oh, I didn't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm actually, let me move this here and here and here. So I didn't fix that. And this thing is not working. So it's moving successfully. It is 109, so that's working successfully, but the size... Oh no, wait. It isn't. Tisn't. And there it is again. Boom. Kaboom. Alright. Found the bug. 46. 36. Now it should be 46. Perfect. So we fixed that. We fixed the last one. We are done. I can save. It won't show me that now. No, we don't have that. Okay, but it is fixed. I'm not going to do it again all over. So, Irix, hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Fix that. Confirm. Getting out of the game. 'Tis the life. And lap review. I want it on qualifying. Save that. Close that. Close that. And now this is considered done. One more ticket. Closed. So I have another 3 bugs that I put in my to-do list. I don't have... Oh man, guys. Okay, wait a second. Tire temperatures. Who runs Formula 1? Anyone in the chat that does Formula 1? The game, Formula 1 23, or any franchised Formula 1. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? Hey Tiago, how you doing, man? Where's my music? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I have the game too. Hey, welcome to the memberships, Torkna. Actually, I should also turn on that. Tiago, I have something. I had a package arrive from Portugal today. It's actually right here next to me. I don't know if you guys can see it. I won't pick it up. It's special. It's too small, but if I do that, it's this thing over here. You guys, I'm gonna leave it in the dark. I'll show you guys some other day. Some other day in the future. Unless you get 2 new members. 2 more members today, and I'll show you guys. I said it's from Portugal, and you already knew that was SimDash. Yeah, so you got that much nailed, but what? So obviously, this is. You already know this device. It's no stranger. What's that one? What's that one? What is it? What is it? All right, so do we have any Formula 1 drivers, players in the chat right now? Okay, so my question, maybe this can apply to anyone, is I have a bug report saying, I'll read it out loud. Oh, congratulate me for what? Brian, thank you. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you too. What are you congratulating me for? Let me know if I did anything good. So, okay, the bug that I have, which is in reference to Formula 1 game, is lovely dashboard often changes the tire temperature to red before the tires are actually overheating. So what he's saying is the little indicator that I have for the tires turn red, but in Formula 1 the tire temperatures are not the same as GT3. Now I can change these. I mean, can someone that knows give me the optimal range for Formula 1 tires? And I will need these for 4 tire sets. The soft, medium, hard compounds. Shit, they're gonna be a lot. It's gonna be complicated. Iñaki, yeah, nice to see you, man. Happy for you to stop by. Brian, for your dashboard. Oh well, thank you very much. As you can see, this is an effort from everyone in the chat. So yeah. All right, so let's go back to the bug. I get carried away. What is the optimal working temperature for Formula 1 tires in the game? And if it is, because we have 5 compounds per race, there are 3 compounds, but you know it's always medium, soft, medium, and hard. But those can go from C1 to C5, so they're not the same. So I'm assuming C1 to C5 have their own, you know, ideal optimal working temperatures. Do we have those numbers? What is it for C1 to C5 and wet and intermediate? So there's 7 ideal temperatures. Exactly, Brian. If it depends, do we have those numbers? What's the optimal temperature for all? There's 7 compounds. Wet, intermediate, C1 to C5. If we have that, and I have the optimal numbers, then I can dig into the properties and see if I know which tires. Actually, I can do that now. Let me go to switch over to Formula 1. Tiago, you can keep on asking. If you find it, I'll let you know. F123, I have a replay, I think. I do have a replay. And available properties, let's just bring it up here so you guys can see. Switch over here. Tire. Front left. Do I have compound? Do I have compound going once? Compound going twice? Front left. Temperature. Okay, so we do have the temperatures, and that's good. And I do display the temperatures of the tires. Wait, this is odd. Oh, what is this? Front left is 69, inner, middle, and outer. What is all this? I need average temperature. Anyway. Is there a wear damage, wear damage, where see damage? Is there a compound? Sure is a lot. And just go actual tire compound 16. Oh, damn it. Tiago, you have an idea for an improved damage widget. You have no idea how complicated the damage widget is, depending on the sim, of course. Formula 1 has its own sim, its own widget. Everything else uses the same one. So yeah. Brian, actually, I don't think that's true. It depends on each car setup. The tire temperature, the optimal window, is not dependent on the car setup. The car setup will affect the tire temperature, but the optimal window of the tire will not change. So the car setup will increase the temperature or decrease it, yes, but the ideal optimal working temperature of the tire is the same, irrelevant of your setup. Your setup might just, you know, make it work better, but not that it's going to change the optimal working window of the tire. Tiago, you're asking, does SimHub provide data on how many seconds of damage you have? So it depends on the game. In ACC, yes. In any other sim, I have not seen it. And in ACC, it doesn't provide suspension damage, just aero damage. So in my dashboard, if it says 30 seconds, like, you know, 15 seconds to 3 seconds damage, it's aero damage. It's not suspension. Given that if you do have suspension damage, most likely you won't be able to drive the car, so it doesn't give that information though. So all I show is the aero damage, not suspension. Where? I don't know, go to properties and find damage. It's gonna be there. So tire compound is 16, and this is okay. What's actual tire compound and visual tire compound? What the hell are these? Again, we don't want 4 tires. Actual tire compound, 16. Soft 1L. Oh, wait. I already have this. Wait. Let me actually do this. ChatGPT answered. Oh my god, can we trust them? Can we trust ChatGPT with these things? That's hilarious. Set. Okay. And it says here. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. Super soft? Wet? We don't have super soft anymore. No. So now, if it's 16 or 20, it's soft. If it's 17, 21, it's medium. Okay, so we know what compound we have. This is going to be perfect. So now I'm running my softs. So we have soft, medium, hard, inters, and wet. The problem here... What is this? No, that's not actually... So IRIX, ChatGPT did say that, but it's not, it cannot be accurate. ChatGPT doesn't watch Formula 1. It's the only thing I can say. So here, the thing is, I mentioned this before. Tire compounds, it's not three compounds in Formula 1, it's 5. And in every race, they decide which 3 compounds they will use for soft, medium, and hard. So it's C1 to C5. So in one race, you might use C1, 2, and 3. So soft is C1, medium is C2, C3 is hard. And then in another race, they might have C3 is soft, C4 is medium, C5 is hard. What we're looking at is for the compound C1 to C5. We get wet and intermediate. That's what we're looking for. And that's what we need the optimal working tires for, temperatures for C1 through 5, intermediate, and wet. So it's not red, yellow, and white. It's not. We can maybe, you know, derive and say like, oh, generically speaking, that's it. But if I'm going to make this change, I need it to be more scientific, or else I'll just leave it as is. As you said, if 100 to 105 is the optimal temperature, then this, I mean, you know, this is actually pretty interesting here, but F1 tires, dry, inter, and wet. See, there it is. I mean, this is This is the thing. Visual compound 7, 8, and 15. I'll need to Google this. Wrong one here. Found it. Wait, you sent me a link? Where? Where's the link? What the hell is the actual tire compound and visual tire compound? I'm looking at the UDP information for F1 and it's like actual compound is the actual tires used by this driver. Okay. Tire visual compound is red, yellow, white, blue, and green. Actual compound is C1 to C5 to inter and wet. I got it. Got it. Okay, so the actual compound, that's what we want to use, not the visual compound. So inter and wet is 7, 8. I'm not looking there. I'm not looking at my screen. I'm looking at the documentation. So 7, 8, and 15. Inter, wet, and wet 15. So these are all okay. Okay. Oh dear, dear Lord. Yeah, I mean, it's ChatGPT. You can't really trust them. Formula 1 is complex. Brian, Google ideal operating temperature F1 tires. All right, I'll do that. But okay, so I have here on my left monitor. I can just pull it up. I mean, it's just a browser window here. This information. This is what we want, the actual tire compound. Don't care about the visual. Visual is something that might not help us. So F1 modern F1, it says that 16 is C5, 17 is C4, 18 is C3, 19 is C2, and 20 is C1. We got that. Then 7 is inter and wet. These are exactly what we need. Perfect. And then it has a classic F1 that says 9 is dry, 10 is wet. We have F2, which is 11 is super soft. 11. 12 is soft, 13 medium, 14 is hard. This is F2, and 15 is wet. So we have this is the information we have. So we can do F1, classic F1, and F2. So it's basically like, I don't know what these are, but this information I guess we can get for modern F1. And say if it's 16, so that's C5, what is the operating temperature? Then I put it into the dash. Oh, what a brain tease. All right, let me Google. What do you want me to do? Google ideal operating temperature. Ideal operating temp F1. Go, 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 go. Go, Google, go, Google. Go, Google. No one guessing what this thing in here is? No one? Come on. No one? Is my internet dead again? No. Response from Google. Okay, this is what I have to work with. No. Ideal operating temp F1. In F1 22 dry tire optimum was 92 to 98-ish centigrade. Oh. Images. Okay. So this is what you're saying. This is beautiful. That is beautiful. And this is pretty simple as well. Does it have a high-res image? No, I don't want to. Peter, yes, so in the dashboard does not have, it's agnostic to units. I'm just using whatever your unit is in SimHub. So I'm not saying give me liters, I'm saying give me fuel. And whatever the unit is, I don't care. There is a way for me to do, like, you know, metrics, metric or imperial. I'm not doing that, I'm just getting a unit. So in SimHub, if you say you want imperial or metric, it should show you those units, or whatever the game is sending. So perhaps F1 game doesn't send inches in Fahrenheit and stuff like that. Maybe it's centigrade, I don't know. But I, in the dashboard, am not using specific units. I'm using the generic units that are coming from SimHub, so you can possibly change that. I don't know if you can send a picture here. I don't know if you can send a picture in the chat. But there is no image here. This one? Yeah, so Brian, okay, but this doesn't actually help me at all. Why doesn't it help me? It says orange super hard. There is no orange super hard in Formula 1. 2018? Nah. Ice blue hard? What the hell is ice blue hard? What is this, an American version of Formula 1? Ultra soft? We don't have hypersoft. These are old. No, I think this is the ideal. This thing over here is the ideal. Hold on. This thing over here. So we have C0 to C5. I don't even know this is the best temperature. Grip, I don't care about the temperature. Okay, so at least we know C1 is 100 to 110 ideal, medium 95 to 107, soft it's going down, super soft C4, I don't care, C1 to C5 90 to 100, so you can see it's dropping, and this drops, inter and wet drops a lot. Okay, this is what I'm going to put into the game. And I know what C1 and C2, C3 is, the code. Yeah, I know it's just a reference. I know. I know it's just a reference, but it's also the wrong tire. So I don't care about the colors. That's the visual. That's what it has in the data. It's the visual tire compound. We don't care if it's red, green, purple. I don't care. What I care about is the actual compound. So this is something I need to work on. This will take a bit more time. I'm not going to do it on stream. Honestly, it's gonna be a bit too much time, because I need to go into the F1 tires, the dry tires, Right, left. Is this color based on temperature? Temperature, and this is what I need to do. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of time. So dry tires, we have dry, enter, and wet. So dry tires can be C1 to C5. I need to go in every single one of these. For the color, basically start here. Say C1 right left, C2, and then for each one of these, put the temperatures in for C1. There. And then for the actual value, I have a background color here that I need to change depending on the temperatures for each compound. So I will do this some other time. This is going to take too long. What I want to do is take this. Actually, I'm going to bookmark this. Bookmark this tab. Put it in the bookmark bar. Done. There it is. Okay, so I have these. I'm going to work on these some other time. Yep, found it. Yeah, Brian, I just liked it. Peter, okay, clear. Too bad SimHub does not support setting different units of measure systems per game. What are you saying? Brian, what are you saying? Look down. Yeah, I think we found them. But this, the table, the image you sent is perfect. Even if it's not exactly that, it's still a reference, and it's perfect. That is what I will use. Yeah, that's what I want to use. I just won't do it now. It's just too much detail, and I'm probably not going to be able to do it. So let's move on. Tire temperatures. We'll respond to the bug ticket. So this will be fixed for the next release. It will. Next ticket by Kami KT. Display the position, not the car race number. Fix. I don't know. Pit wall is good. This is wrong car number on relative MFM. Wrong car number on relative MFM. This is Formula 1. I don't even know what this is about. Let me go. I'd say all sims. It says all sims, so I'll just run ACC. Put on a longer replay. And let me launch it in window mode. So relative, I have it on the A version here. What is this? Wrong car number on relative MFM. Yeah, okay, I think I know what that is. Let me see the pit wall. The pit wall, he says it's correct. There's a slight delay. It's not wrong, there's a slight delay. So it shows in the error here, this is the pit wall, this is the dashboard, and this is the pit wall. It shows that Kovacs is 11 number 66, which is fine. But then Tannenbaum is P10 number 22, P10 number 10. See? That is a mistake there. So let me check. Yeah, I mean, I'm only human. after all. Position and car number. What am I doing here? Yeah. That's wrong. Okay. Get opponent leaderboard, not position. Ahead behind. I need that. Number, is there something with a number? Driver car number. Perfect. And now, go back here, number 18. Woohoo! Alright, so that's what I want to do, and I have to do that everywhere. Alright, let's fix this. Okay. Good spotting. Nice catch, Kami. Kami KT. Saying it alone as Kami doesn't sound that good. Alright, yes. This is a really good catch. I never noticed it. I don't really use that MFM. So it wasn't something I actually look at, so. And this shouldn't be a problem in the standings. It's a completely different component. So we shouldn't have an issue there. Good. And save. Et voila! There you go. That is correct now. Good. And it's an MFM, so it's populated everywhere else. Good. But do I have this here? This is relative. I need to fix it here as well. Timetables. Timetables. Where is it? Relative. Yep. This is going to be fixed. Good. It takes some time, but it's getting fixed. If you guys are enjoying the music, don't forget that Stream Tunes, free royalty music for all your streaming needs, and not worried about YouTube striking you. Alright, we'll do this, and it's almost midnight here. So I'll see what the other bug fixes. I have 3 in total. One was the tire temperatures, the other one is this one. Is one more, which I will see if I can fix now. Otherwise, I will say goodnight. Tomorrow, if you guys are around 7 p.m. UK, I will go live and I will participate in the Warrior series run by Robin from Bongo Racing. Race will start around 9 p.m. UK, but I want to do some practicing. So I don't have any other time to do practice, so I'll do it on stream. So if you guys are around and you want to hang out with me while I race, this will be a championship. It's not LFM, it will be a championship, so I will have something to look forward to and try and, you know, have a goal, a target. Every point will count, so that'll be interesting, to be honest. So it's 1858. 52 in here, 1858, 52. Yes, it is working now. Good, fixed everything. Parfait. And one more thing I did fix. Let me close this. I want to show you. It's the new version of SimHub. If I go into iRacing and hit a replay, colors will be different now on the map. That's a weird color. Okay, I don't care about that one. Still fixing it, so. Oh, it's white. Okay. No. Give me another replay. Something with classes. This doesn't have a class either. Damn it. Full course, BMW, GT3. No classes here. So not on iRacing. Where do I have a replay with classes? All right, I'm just okay. I'll show you the bug that was before Nicola updated SimHub to 9.1.20. I think it's 9.1.20. The problem was that when you were running on a race that had a single class, it wouldn't paint those cars, the badges, the plates. So these plates over here and the actual pin on the map now adhere to your class color. Class colors are something you can change inside of SimHub. So if you're running in a multi-class race, you'll have a list here with all of the class names and the colors, and I will show you one. I think I have one somewhere. But now, what it didn't do was show you the color on the map based on these things if it was just one class. So this specific here wouldn't show it. That's not much of a problem until you went to a page screen like this one, where the map would show the default colors that I would set in the dashboard, but the listing here, the number plate, would show the colors. So you'd see something here that had, you know, I want to get that damage to go away. Go away. So you would see something here with colors, but the map wouldn't have colors. That changed with 9.1.20. I can now say override the colors, whatever I have in the stream, whatever I have in SimHub, even if it's just one class. So now if I come here and say I'm green, you can see that this class is here, everything is green. This creates a different issue now, where you as a driver are not, even yours is green. I want to fix that. I want to see if I can fix that. But let me find another game that has even more classes. This is a Assetto Corsa. Where did I have Automobilista? There it is. Perfect. Anything that I think it was not a Jetta. Was it a Porsche? 963. Yes. So check this out. Here you can see I'm red, right? But in car settings, look at all the car classes. So LMDH LD is the red, what I'm driving. I can make this, you know, purple. Right? So you can change the color of your class to anything you want, and you can control the colors of the classes. You can leave them like that as they are default. It's fine. but you still can change the colors for a multi-class race, so you can see them on the map. What I want to take a look now, first, two things I want to do before I close. I want to reply and close the ticket. This is now fixed in the next release. Done and dusted. And what I want to do is I want to see if I can keep my color for my driver different to that. Nuggets 1002, thanks for joining, lovely members. Mark Worthington, yes, tomorrow 7 p.m. UK time I will start streaming. Hopefully I'll have a good race. You can go follow up and see the exact rules. I haven't followed. I think there's like a 2 qualifying session and a 2 race session. I don't know. Haven't followed up that much. Actually, let me leave this thing running. No, let me get another. Move that out of the way. Sorry. ACC. Did we say this thing has? Yes. Okay. Grandissimo. So let's say it's white. What I want to do here is pause it. I don't care about that. Damage, go away. Good. Now what I want to see here is... Okay, you can see that in here I have yellow, but it's being overridden by whatever the color is. So if I switch the color to a purple, this is the car class color, and it gets overridden. But I want to see if I can have you as a driver have that different. I mean, would that make sense? So what I'm saying is, do you want to see your class color even on your number, or do you know you don't know what class it is? I'm rambling now, okay? The problem, when I'm on the map, if I show class color on all plates and dots, then your dot isn't, it's not bigger than anyone else's. So it doesn't stand out. And that is a problem. But if I change that to not override your color, to have it as always yellow, it might conflict. So just by glancing at the map, you can't really see who you are. That is the problem. Let me see if I can change that in any other way. So I'm going to keep it as is. So if everyone's the same class, keep it the same class. I won't change that. And the same color. I will leave it like that. What I want to do is maybe I find a different way to have your driver stand out. So the static map. Yes. So I'm sorry, but I cannot see this because I have the dashboard in front of me. Player style. Number 3. That's who I am. Number 3. How can I make it a bit more prominent? There's nothing here that says don't override, so it will always be purple. It'll be whatever your class is. I don't care. And if it's not, then it will just assume the default colors, which is fine. But how can I make it? I have... I can make it bigger, font size. Text color gets overridden by whatever is coming from there. Dot color, I don't care. Dot radius, dot border thickness. So all I can change basically is the font size and the border thickness. Let's see, does dot size make it any different? So the thing is, I want to be able to spot myself on the map as fast as possible. Just by looking at the map. I think I'll leave it like that. There's no shadow. Oh, wait. Dot radius, 0. Actually, let's just put like 5. Maybe it's not round. Maybe you are square. Oh, yeah. No. That's not what I thought it would be. Yeah, it's dot radius, so it's going to be round. It's just the size of the dot. Alright, so maybe just size is all we can rely on. Only the size. And it's not your number. So it's the position you're in. So I'm gonna make it like really big. Really big. Ginormous. So what does it look like? Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. I'll make the dash the number 18. And if I switch over to POV, you'll see it here. I think it's okay now. So it is fairly large. Disregard the color, that's just in SimHub, but it's fairly large. So 18 and 30. I'll do the same for the rest. What? Oh, this is a different thing. Ah. Animated map. Animated map. Animated map. So how much of a difference is there between opponents? So there's 4 there and 10 there. Don't mind me rambling, it's fine. 4 and 50. Alright, so now I want to test this. I need to change the settings for this screen. So it will go from a static map to an animated map. Let me change the style map type to, it's now animated, and this will change and I'll see what the numbers look like compared to the rest of the field. Okay, it's larger. It's larger, so it's not much of a difference. It is larger. So let's make it 26 and save. Making just slightly larger, slightly larger. So now you're 33, right? Yeah, okay, I'll leave it like that. And this is for that, and I have to go to the other bits where we have the maps. Here. This is for the animated. Done. And here we said we'll go 18 and 30. Good. Save. Well, I mean, Peter, you want to see that when there are cars next to you. If it's spread out, it's you. And again, yes, when it's spread out on a static map, it's going to be hard. I can't change the color. It's, unfortunately, we either say we want to have color classes or not. There's no way for me to say I want color classes, but only for my opponents. I want them for everyone or no one, which makes sense, actually. Because if I'm racing in a race and, you know, LMDH is red, then I don't know that. Like, I know I'm LMDH, but what color? Like, red, is that LMDH? Is that my class that I'm in? So, I think it's okay. I think it's... we'll test it in this release. So, what I haven't mentioned at all during the stream is... on Friday, we'll be releasing this version, which is the pre-release, the 7th pre-release. It'll be the final pre-release before I release the public version end of the month. But don't worry. Do not worry. Once I release the version, there will be more new pre-releases coming right after the first one, of the official release. So there's a lot of stuff to be added and done. So I'll continue working on that. Alright, so now I have all the maps done. Good. And now that I'm done, what I always need to do is transfer these changes to the other dashboards. So open. And from here, I need to copy the MFM. What else did we change? We only changed the MFMs today, and I think that's it. So in the Levy dashboard, I'm just pasting the files. Copying MFM. Pasting it in Love Dashboard Excel, good, and we also are using the MFMs in the overlay. Très bien. But not in the pit wall, so the pit wall I need to manually update it. So that is an issue. But not so much of a big problem. I need to go here. I'm actually tired right now. Grab that, open the pit wall and edit it, and then find where, there it is, edit this, and go to sectors, and paste the sectors. Wow, that's wrong. My God. Can't believe I have that mistake in there. So we have the sectors. I have to fix that in the dashboard as well. Damn it. So sectors are done. And the map must also be updated. So grabbing these two maps from that one and coming here, deleting these and pasting these. Okay, save, and now I have to fix something. Here. My God, these things are remnant. I need to always make sure I don't have any of this. This is like old code, which does not belong anywhere. So pit wall has been done, updated with these two changes. We said that we don't have any issues with the numbers. Fine, and that's okay. Gone goes the pit wall. Gone goes that, and now I have to redo copy pasting the MFMs to Lovey dashboard in Excel and the overlay. Copy then the MFM to the dashboard Excel and copying it to the overlay should fix everything. Good. All right, I think I'll call it a night then. So Peter, no, you can't actually do that. So here's the thing. There is an option, and this is what we had previously. There is an option to say opponent cars have this color, X color, player car has Y color. That goes for everything. Nicola from SimHub in this version 9.1.2 added an option to say don't actually override whatever color the dash creator added with the car class color. This is global, opponents and driver. What you're saying is override the colors with the car class color, but not the player color. That's just adding more levels, and it actually doesn't make sense. Like when you're watching, because it doesn't make sense from a viewer's perspective. You want to know what colors, like the car classes on a map. That's it. That's all you want to see. Maybe there's something we can change for the driver from circle to square, but that's it. The colors, I think it's either going to be a global override for the colors or not. Because I can say, if what you're saying is we have all the colors on the map for car classes, but you as a driver are a different color. What if you have yellow and there's a car class with yellow? Suddenly you're that class? Doesn't make sense. So it's everyone's going to be the car class. I agree with that. That's perfectly fine with me. And I'm okay with it. But maybe there's a different way to distinguish you on the map. That may be something we can talk. I don't think it'll change anytime now for this release. Don't think so. But it is something that we'll look into. Tiago, you still there? That load.js and parse the JSON confused me when adding GT7. Hey, I'm telling you, it's a complicated script, man. But that thing I deleted, it's old code. I'm doing that in the generic, in the central JS file now. And yet no one found out what this thing is. It's right there in plain sight. And you guys don't know what it is. I won't show it now. I won't show it now. Yeah, I mean, Peter, yes, you can, and there's like all these levels you can do, but then you're just adding too much complexity. It's just adding, yeah. I'm okay with how it is. I'm okay. At least until we decide that it's not okay, you test it and it's completely not working well, then fine. But until we do that, it's gonna be oh, there he is, Nuggets. Nuggets is in our Discord. Say hello, everyone. Doot. Good. At this point in time, it's past midnight. I am tired. And what I'll do now, before I close the stream, I'll update my members, my lovely members, my amazingly awesome members. The count and downloads here. Delete that. Good. Perfect. Parfait. All right, I think that's pretty much it. And I will be ending the stream. Where's the PIP? The new stream deck, I just can't get used to it. It's humongous. So many buttons. Maybe one day I'll make a video on how I've set it up. Maybe. But till then, I want to extend a huge gratitude to all of my supporters. Go away. Go away, window. They are a lot. There are a lot of people supporting. And I could not be more appreciative. Ah, crap. Forgot to start my server here. Hold on. Good. Now go there. And now you should also be able to see. Hold on a second. Let me restart here. All right, now all the new members are listed, even the ones that joined today. So yeah, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Having you along the way, even on these streams, it's just amazing. I do need more members. I want to grow this community. The memberships, there will be new added features. So this is something I'm discussing in my mind and with some of the members internally. So the idea is that paid memberships will also have a few extra perks within the Dash itself. They won't be so much as a form of a feature, so I don't want to limit the free version of the dashboard, but paid memberships will have something that is going to be worth your €3 per month, or €1 per month, or $9 if you're a gold member. It will add extra features / functionality, which won't limit the free version, but it will be a better experience on the paid version. So all paid members will get even more stuff going forward, and this will be something I will implement in 2024. It's not implemented yet, but it will be implemented in 2024. Just need to figure out exactly how and what. Till then, I would like to thank the Gold Lovely members, which are going the extra mile. They don't need to, but they do pay the gold membership to show their support. And they are Anthony, Cody, Daniel, Henry, Graham, Jeff, Iñaki, Jason, Jared, Chris, Maximilian, Michael, Robert, Rito, Sean, Tiago, William, Josh, and Mark. Some of these fellows were in chat today, so thank you for joining the stream as well. Don't forget, tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time, I will be 7 p.m.-ish. I will start streaming, and I will be practicing on Zolder for the Warrior series for Bongo Racing community. And yeah, racing over there. Hey Shane, how you doing, man? Oh, Shane is Nuggets. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Nuggets, great, but I don't know who Nuggets is. Now I know it's Shane. Don't get offended if I forget. My memory is that of a goldfish. In fact, I think goldfish remember more than I do. Yeah, I'm not even kidding about that, honestly. I have a thing where it's not a condition. Like, I don't like saying it's a condition, but I do not remember names. I do not remember faces. I can be looking at you for 10 minutes and see you the next day and like, yeah, maybe I know him. But what I can remember, this is very odd, are voices. I can recognize a voice just by listening to it on a phone, on a video, on anything. Just a recording. I can usually tell any voice apart, even if it's mildly different from someone else, which is weird. So yeah, don't get offended if I don't remember, Shane, that you're Nuggets. I can say it now, repeat it a few times. Maybe I'll remember it, maybe I don't. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate the company you guys provide while I stream and code. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, have a great day, have a great morning wherever you are in the world. Keep sim racing, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.